I'm Cal, and welcome to roast number 12. I think I'm about to get somewhere. I've decided I want to try to make the chocolatiest coffee in the world. So I'm going to start looking for those types of beans specifically, but I'm going to try to get the roast right with these beans that I got here. I got these online from Sweet Maria's. They are actually a blend of beans. I thought maybe it might be good to try with a blend of beans before I try anything specific. And you know, I've lost. I think I can now successfully create a drinkable coffee. Now I'm just trying to perfect it and make it chocolate. All right, here we go. Fire it up. I don't know how much preheating Gas Grill needs to do, but that's what we're going to do. I've got a timer, and I've also got like a cheat sheet. I'm going to try to go through try to talk myself through the stages of coffee roasting today. I need a better table. Okay, great. So let's go. Cooking the beans like a caveman here over flame. You want to just kind of keep them moving is the key. I try to keep about 1 to 3 inches or so above the flame and try to keep that as consistent as possible. I asked both ChatGPT and also Google AI to help me make a timeline of what my beans should be doing. And where they agree, I also agree. 0 to 2 minutes is where the beans will start to dry. They'll start to yellow up a little bit into 3 minutes. We are right now coming up on 1 minute. And they have started to dry. The chaff has already started to fall off of them a little bit. You see the chaff kind of flaming up as it falls into the fire. And they appear to be drying pretty good, starting to yellow up. We're 2 minutes in right now. We're approaching the Maillard stage, which the Maillard stage usually starts between around 3 and 5 minutes. This is where the flavor starts to develop. Amino acids and the reducing sugars will react under heat to create all the flavor compounds, all the things that you taste in the various types of beans. Caramel, chocolate, nutty, fruity, whatever. This is where they start to develop in the Maillard stage, about 3 to 5 minutes in roasting coffee. We're probably getting to the end of the drying stage here. We're moving into the Maillard stage. At least we should be. And according to what I know, what I have read, the beans appear to be reacting like it should. I've decided I'm going after chocolate flavored beans. That's going to be my shtick. Because I love chocolate. Alright, Maillard stage will go 3 to 5 minutes. So we're at 3:30 right now. Oof. I'm gonna edit out this part where I'm scratching my balls on the probably. Quite a bit more tolerable today after the rain than it has been around here, I'll tell you that. And it's important to keep steady heat across the beans. That's why you got to keep them moving when you're doing it in this method. Something more consistent like a drum kind of keeps it more steady. And like I said, we're roasting them like the cavemen used to over our Coleman grill, so you just got to keep them moving. Let's just start a workout video craze. Let's start a workout video. Yeah, should definitely start a workout craze. Get coffee roasting buff. Also trying my microphone on the back of my hat to try to eliminate some of the shaky, but still also pick up my voice. We'll see how that works for me. Alright, we're 5 minutes now. We should be well into the Maillard stage. With the amino acids and the sugars reacting inside the bean to create all those wonderful flavor profiles that we love. The beans are starting to look like peanuts, kind of a tannish. A couple of them are starting to brown up pretty good. Alright, we're at 6 minutes. So 6 minutes to 7:30, it says we should be approaching first crack. Yesterday I got first crack at about 7:20. So I think that's good. I'm going to roast into second crack today and then pull off before the second crack really gets going good. More of a medium dark roast to try to bring out any chocolatey notes of this coffee. Alright, we're at 7 minutes. Should be getting pretty close to first crack. There, I heard my first something. There we go, there's a crack. So 7:48, first crack starts. Fantastic. So technically, at any point after this, I can pull it off and call it coffee. Hear that crackle. Well, no, actually, because 9 to 10.5 minutes is the development stage, which is where coffee roasters earn their money. That's what gives it the flavor profiles. So I'm just in the first crack. I'm not, I guess, necessarily into the development stage yet. Development is when the beans will expand and start to release the CO2. Caramelization begins and aroma develops. Alright, so we're at 9 minutes at this point. We should be into the development stage. I guess at this point, it can be pulled off and called a light roast coffee. And I'm going to go right into the second. I'm going to get into the second crack just barely. First crack at 9.5. It says at about 10.5 to 12 is when I should approach the second crack. Which is 11:30 is what I pulled it off yesterday, so I guess that's what I've been doing. Ten and a half. I should be approaching second crack. Is that my second crackle? I'm going to call that my second crackle. Pulling it off at 11. 11 minutes. Alright, I'm going to put it into a cool grate. I'm actually going to go cool this in front of the fan. You want to cool the beans as quickly as you can. I don't think you want to refrigerate them or anything silly like that, but you want the beans to stop roasting ASAP. Because once you have achieved that flavor profile that you want, as soon as I get it that chocolatey that I want, you want them to stop roasting. And since I've got the two baskets, one is my cooling basket, one's my cooking basket, works out great. These beans smell pretty good.